you guys. Listen, let's go over a few things, all right? Some of the things are going to be responses to some of the comments that I've heard, positive and negative. And there are going to be some things that I'm going to say right now that I haven't necessarily had to defend myself for. Let's just start with the main purpose of this channel. It's looking more and more like I'm going to have to go on and change the name, because I think some of you have been misled, and maybe some of you come here expecting me to be another sunshine blower. I'm not a sunshine blower. That's just not what I do. It's not my personality. But with that said, I'm going to go from saying that to just getting the record straight here. Look, this vehicle is the best vehicle I've ever driven. The driving experience that I have had during my ownership is second to none. I mean, there's just nothing like driving this car. And to some degree, I consider it to be a privilege that I'm able to drive this vehicle. I don't take it for granted at all. But at the same time, not a day goes past that I don't feel like there are people out there who don't want to see me driving this car. And it's a real shame. I feel like I'm put on display for something that I was not trying to accomplish. Like I said, I did not get this vehicle for status, people. I just didn't. I got it because, first and foremost, which I've said so many times, I'm gonna say it again, I cannot stand the oil companies. I can't. I don't like them. And it would really hurt me to have to like give up this experience and go back to the archaic process of driving a gasoline car. And that's not to put down the people who that's what they can afford. I get it. Like I said, it's a privilege that I am able to afford this vehicle. I really can't say that enough. It was kind of a pseudo reward business decision thing, and that's fine. I think I earned the right to that. I definitely earned it, and no one's going to take that away from me, and they're not going to tell me otherwise. But the process from the moment I put down my deposit on this vehicle to finally taking ownership of it didn't go as smoothly as what you normally see these people posting on YouTube. Now, here's the thing. I'm not the only one to go through this. You guys just don't get it. You really don't. And it's a shame that I got to sit up here and defend myself / reiterate what I've been trying to tell you all along, and other people are out there saying it, and other people are trying to stop them from saying it, is that owning a Tesla isn't 100% glory all the time. There are those moments where you're just like, oh God, you know, it's just, but you have ICE problems and you have EV problems. Overall, I would take EV problems over ICE problems. I really will. But if I'm going to be condemned for telling the truth, then so be it. Really, I'm going to keep on telling the truth. This is not a video for me to say I'm going to back off the comments. I just think that the people who have an issue, because I can't please everyone. I've said that before. I can't please you all. Someone, no matter what I do, if I get out here and I'm like totally positive about it, would I have more subscribers and more people supporting me? Probably would. Maybe. But would I have a bunch of people coming out of the woodwork like cussing me out? Look, that comes with the territory. But this ownership experience has not been a complete disaster. It hasn't been something where I'm like, I absolutely hate that I got a Tesla. It's nothing necessarily like that. You live and you learn about certain things. I just think that when I decided to place my order and took delivery of this vehicle, it was during a time of transition for Tesla. They were making the transition from AP1 to AP2. All that stuff was going on with Mobileye, all that drama. There's a lot of stuff going on, and I kind of got caught in the middle of it, and Tesla understood that. I'll give them that. I am for this cause, and I've said this before too. You guys have to listen. If Tesla fails as a company, if this company ceases to exist, we all lose. Don't you get it? You guys who drive these gasoline cars, you will lose too. Look at these fuel prices, and that's not it. It's not just about gasoline prices and oil companies. They're a big problem. Believe me, they're the enemy. They really are. I don't know, man. It's kind of frustrating to me because I feel like one of the worst things in life is being misunderstood. I just don't like it. Like, if I say something that I mean, I want people to understand, even if they don't like it. But there's nothing worse than, or more irritating to me, than just being completely misunderstood and your message not making anything. I mean, really, it's just that frustrating. So now that we've gotten that all out of the way, I enjoy driving this car. It's a badass car. I don't really care what people think about me. It's like I'm able to just get inside of, like, you know, my computer, and it has wheels and this mind-blowing force-like acceleration, you know? And that's why I named the car Lord Vader. It's like I get to do the things in traffic that I was unable to do with all the other gasoline cars I've ever driven. It gives me a sense of strength that I just didn't have before when it comes to acceleration and handling. And for that, I love the car. I really do. My only overall gripe about it would be here in the city of Atlanta, we've got we have one. We have one supercharging station. And look, lately, I don't know what's going on, but just when I started to I started to notice that we were having some issues here where the charging stalls were getting full. They seem to have magically backed off a little bit. And I'm sure this has got to be challenging for Tesla, because they're trying to figure out where should we put these 21 stall charging stations that we are advertising and saying, hey, they're coming soon in this year. By the end of the year, you guys are going to have another charging station. I imagine they're going to really do it up. Seems like things have been okay to get in here lately. Normally, you know, I go back and forth. I charge at home more than any other place. But when I'm busy and I'm running around, I'm doing things, I need to be able to have access to supercharger. That's why I got the vehicle. God, people to be like, you know, attack me and say, oh, you're being cheap because you want to supercharge. Like, are you kidding me? Do you know how much money it costs to have a high power wall connector put in the garage? I paid all that money up front, paid it in cash. You know, and it hasn't worked out for me. But not once have I blamed Tesla for that. I've never said this is Tesla's fault that my house nearly caught on fire because of the whole thing. You guys can go back and watch the video, but it's really frustrating when you're trying to get out there and promote a message. I'm not trying to drag Tesla down. God damn it, the fucking channel is called Strictly Tesla. Get over yourselves, really. I mean, the channel's called Strictly Tesla, but it's gonna change now. Because you guys some people just don't get it. And I'm not pointing this at my subscribers, which, by the way, I really appreciate everyone subscribing. We just crossed the 500 mark, and I really appreciate that. But anyway, look, I gotta go. I got stuff to do. I gotta get out of here. Yeah. Wow.